Was that really me? Sometimes I can't believe it ever happened. Hello?
Yes, may I speak to Jennifer McDonough, please?
This is Jennifer. The what clinic? Wait a minute. Are you talking about... Who are you talking about? I don't understand. Who gave you my name?
I'm sorry, Jenny, but I just can't give you that information. Look, do you think you could come into the clinic sometime soon? Say this afternoon.
Where is this place? No, but I can find it, I guess. Yes? Okay, thank you. No, don't worry about it. I understand. Okay. Bye.
Lunatic was running, trying to find a place to go. The people running after him, and if they caught him, boy, they'd show him. One man stopped and caught his breath and called the men in blue. 'Cause with the lunatic at large, no telling what he'd do, yeah. The lunatic is loose, and the sane men have to hide, 'cause they know the things they say he's done that good folks can't abide.
Well, I just found out that I have VD. Or at least I probably have it. This guy called from the clinic today and said that some people I know have contracted VD, and so, I mean, he wouldn't even say Richard's name. He says I probably have it, and so he wants me to come in and get some shots.
I turn around, you know, and she's not there, which really bummed me out because we were starting to get into a very heavy thing together. Anyway, the next thing I know, I'm up on that stage, you know, playing my guitar. But like, you know, I look down and I don't have a guitar. But I really was up on the stage playing, you know?
So she split on you?
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I'm waiting for her to come back, you know. And I'm sitting up on the stage, like doing two-part harmonies by myself. I know, it sounds weird, but I really was getting into that. Anyway, I'm surrounded by all these musicians and magicians, and all this really fine sound is coming out of everything.
I'll never forget how I felt that day. Never.
Jennifer McDonough, please. So I look around, you know, and there are about 50 people then staring back at me, which I didn't really mind. Hi, come on back. Are you a student here in town?
Yes, I am.
Your parents live here?
No.
Come on in.
I don't understand. Are you the one who called me?
Yes, I am.
Excuse me.
Well, we are talking about Richard, right? Well, you know, well, he's the only guy that I've slept with, so, could you tell me when he came in for treatments?
Look, Jenny, now you know I can't give you that information. I'm sorry, but, you know, everything around here is completely confidential. Your case and everybody else's. I can't talk about those involved.
Look, you don't understand. I know it's Richard. It couldn't possibly be anybody else. So why can't you just...
Jenny, now try and understand. I can't give you that
What's
information.
involved? Well, how many are there? Maybe Richard hasn't been in here at all. Maybe you just gave him my name on the phone or something. Richard, why do you keep hurting everybody?
Now try and understand, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
Hi.
Busy?
Come on in. Diane, this is Jenny. Jenny, Diane.
How are you?
Oh, just fine.
Well, I guess I'd better be getting on back to school. I've got a wedding to break up. It was nice meeting you, Jenny. Well, goodbye.
Yeah, we'll see you. Well?
I don't know what to say. I came over here to find out what's going on in your head. I get told by some guy at the clinic that somebody, obviously some girl, gave your name and you gave my name and we all have VD. And I'm just so confused, Richard.
So am I.
Why didn't you tell me yourself? Why did I have to hear it that way?
I don't know. I came over the other night to tell you. Well, I got there and, well, what's her name? Your roommate was there, and you know what she does to my head. And then I couldn't. I didn't think the time was right. And then I got home and I got uptight and I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. I suppose that chick that just left here is probably the one who gave it to you. Do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you expect me to feel, Richard? I mean, how do you expect me to feel? For 6 months now, you have been telling me how concerned you are about humanity, how we all need to be more honest and more pure. Boy, I really don't feel that now.
Well, you're just being hard on yourself,
Oh,
Maggie.
Richard, I feel terrible. I feel ugly.
Look, it's not that big a thing. It's just in your
It is a
head.
big thing. It's really dangerous, and it is sickening.
The whole world's rotting away anyway.
Oh, Richard, don't be such a fake. Let's face it. The guy from the clinic called and said that you have to come in and get some shots. And obviously you haven't been in yet. Look, I don't know what you're putting it off for, but you'd better go in because all you're really doing is infecting your precious humanity.
Look, I'll go in. I'll go in, but it's my thing, and I'll go when I'm ready.
I mean it, Richard. Please go in.
Go, all right?
Okay. Well, I'd better go now. This was my Richard, my love. Mixed up Richard. What was it with him? I guess I always wondered. What made him the way he was? He was so wonderful in so many ways, and so thoughtless and self-centered in others. My Richard. All he needed was some shots to save himself. And save some others too, I guess. The clinic could cure what he had. They kept calling me and saying my contact must come in for treatment. Never a name, just my contact. Oh, Richard.
Hi. How are you?
Fine. Can I sit down?
Sure.
Sorry to bother you, but, well, I don't really want to be here. This guy, John, called from the clinic and asked me if I wouldn't come over and plead with you once more to come and get your shot. So, here I am, pleading with you again. I told him I didn't think it was too cool for me to be over here, since I didn't think we'd be seeing each other anymore. But I felt sorry for him because he's been having so much trouble getting in touch with you, Richard, since you've been so difficult. And
Yeah, I really feel sorry for him.
well, I'm sure it doesn't touch you too much, Richard, but you might try and consider the fact that he is trying to help you and help a bunch of other
I've heard
people
that
because
junk
of
all my
you.
life. Everybody trying to help me.
Oh, Richard, a lot of people have tried to help you, and you know it. You just don't want any help. You just don't enjoy any help at all.
Look, you don't know my hassles, so don't preach to me.
Oh, I don't know your hassle. Oh, boy. How many times have I heard that?
You don't. You don't know a thing that's going on inside my head. You don't know what the situation is. You see, this much. There's a lot more to it than that, I'm telling you.
What are you talking about, Richard?
Just trust me.
Trust you? Oh, Richard. There's nothing to trust. You won't let anybody help you. I've tried, and the guy at the clinic have tried.
This guy at the clinic. I don't think this guy at the clinic can do what he wants to do. Because he doesn't know.
Know what?
I didn't get it from that girl you met.
What are you talking about, Richard?
I've had it for a long time, Jennifer. Even before I came here. I just didn't want to tell anybody. Especially you. I'm sorry.
He left. For me, it was over. Richard was running. And people were still trying to help him. Would he ever help himself?
The lunatic was loose, and his keepers given chase. I could see that he was crazy. You could see it in his eyes. The children ran and hid, 'cause they were fearful of his cries, yeah. The
I'll always wonder, who really was the lunatic? Was it Richard?
Ah, she didn't know what she's missing.
Or was it me?